Where are you sitting right now?
So I'm sitting in front of one of our robotic loading machines. It's in the centre of our centre of excellence here in Kennard in New South Wales.
Where does that, if you don't mind me asking, where does a machine like that, where does it originate from?
So the actual CNC machine comes from Japan, and then the robot is actually built in Australia, and
Mm.
parts come from various countries.
Right. So what does it take to put a machine like that into service? I mean, from concept to implementation, identifying that it's the right machine for what you need.
Yeah, so a lot of work goes on in the background, determining whether, what parts we need to machine, what machine is best suited for those parts, and then also looking forward to see what else can we do on that machine, going forward. So there's a lot that goes into it beforehand, and then obviously it's an overseas machine, so it's a good 6 to 8 months before we even see it, and
Hmm.
then there's a week install, and then obviously another 1 to 2 weeks training before you're actually up and operating.
When you get a machine like that, is it, you identify the capabilities that you need it to do and then you go to market, or what's even the process of identifying that that's the right one for you?
Yeah, so I guess, well, in our instance, we started with on manual machines, and then we had one original, very old CNC machine, and our products were only increasing. So obviously, it's about looking at what our product range is, and then also, like I said, looking ahead, what is our product range going to be in a couple of years' time, and is this machine capable of? In this case, it was probably lasting us maybe 3 to 5 years, but we've still got our first machine that we bought, and it's been here for, I think it's almost 12 years, and still producing those quality parts that the newest machines do. So I guess you'd say in that sense it was a right choice.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm A couple of the questions I'm asking are probably going to be obvious to you and probably to some of the audience, but I'm still going to take a swing at it. Is when you implement machines like this, what does it allow you to do? And what I mean is obviously there's efficiency, redistribution of workload, those types of things. Can you just sort of walk us through how it changes once a machine like this comes online in your facility?
Yeah, so it is a big change, and it's a big step when you go from not having one of these machines to actually purchasing one and seeing what it can do. So it obviously opens up a whole new world of opportunities, going from, you know, an older machine that can maybe only turn parts and that's all it can do. These machines are multitasking. So they call it turn mill machine. So they can do turning, they can do milling, drilling, tapping. So really, you might buy a machine focused on a certain part, but then it opens up that whole opportunity for further part. Yeah, if customers have further parts that they need made, that opens up that whole opportunity.